Hello everyone, this is The Last Word and I'm Maria Shakil. Aam Aadmi Party leaders including Chief Minister Atishi are claiming that Election Commission of India officials and Delhi police attempted to raid Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Man's residence in Kapurthala House. Man, who has been campaigning for Aam Aadmi Party in the national capital, has a residence in Delhi's Kapurthala House, and according to the returning officer from the Election Commission with a team at the Kapurthala House, the poll body in fact had received a complaint about money distribution on the C-Vigil app. However, they were not allowed to enter the house, forcing them to escalate the matter further. All this after the high drama over Yamuna water wars, which also saw Rahul Gandhi now coming into this entire issue. Listen in to what the reactions have been on this story so far.
सर गेट पे खड़े हम लोग अभी अंदर कह रहे पेरी पेरी में देख लीजिए लॉक लगे थे कमरे में वी कैन नॉट वेट टिल इटर्निटी सो वी आर गोइंग बैक सर ऑफिस जा रहा हूँ सर
रिपोर्ट बनाएंगे
हाँ सर रिपोर्ट बनाएंगे सर
तो आपका जो सर्च था वो खत्म हो गया
क्या सर
सर्च कर पाए आप
नहीं हुआ सर
वो शरेआम पैसे बांट रहा है प्रवेश वर्मा क्या नाम है उसका हाँ तो वो दिखता ही नहीं है नजर ही नहीं आता इनको वो ट्वीट करके पैसे बांटता है कि आज मैं यहाँ पे पैसे बांटूंगा तो उसका तो ध्यान नहीं है भगवंत मान के घर पे रेड कर लो केजरीवाल के घर पे रेड कर लो सौरभ भारद्वाज को पकड़ लो इसको नोटिस भेज दो इसको हम ही रह गए अपराधी भाई साहब।
अरे केजरीवाल जी कौन सा जहर मिलाया है जरा नाम कहिए कौन सी लेबोरेटरी का टेस्ट है नाम कहिए आपने यमुना को प्रदूषित कर प्रदूषित पानी पीने के लिए दिल्ली को मजबूर किया है
मैं इन लोगों को बोलना चाहता हूं कि आप दिल्ली के लोगों को जहरीला पानी भेज के उनकी हेल्थ के साथ उनकी सेहत के साथ खिलवाड़ करना चाहते हैं, उनकी जिंदगी के साथ खिलवाड़ करना चाहते हैं। हाई अमोनिया का पानी जो है वो छोटे छोटे बच्चों के लिए इरिवर्सिबल डैमेजेस कर सकता है और आप हमें धमकी दे रहे हैं कुछ करने की बजाय।
मैं चैलेंज देता हूं केजरीवाल जी, आप दिल्ली के लोगों को गंदा पानी पिलवाते हो, यमुना जी का पानी छोड़ो, यहां जो पानी मिल रहा है उसी को पी के दिखा दो।
Joining me now, Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP. We have Dr. Shama Mohammed representing the Congress. Shelly Oberoi is a spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Aarti Jairath is a senior journalist. Shelly Oberoi, why is the Aam Aadmi Party not telling the people of Delhi it's sharing its report card with the people of Delhi rather than indulging in this kind of fear mongering that it is the poisonous water which is coming from Haryana? You are really making this entire election campaign about some kind of fear that you're trying to generate.
Hello everyone. Aam Aadmi Party has already shared its report card and we have fulfilled all our promises, whether it is free bijli, free pani, good education, good health system, whether any scheme related to women or elderly people. On the other hand, Arvind Kejriwal is the only leader who has accepted that we were unable to fulfill our promise to clean River Yamuna. But on the other hand, this is really shocking and this is really shameful that I really criticize how the Bharatiya Janata Party is doing dirty politics on the River Yamuna. Rather, they are risking the health of Delhi people. And I think the Election Commission is also playing a very politically biased role. On the one
Ms.
side,
Oberoi, my question is, you are saying that it is, the Haryana government which is poisoning the water which is coming into Delhi. I mean, that's a serious allegation. And what did you do for all these 10 years to take the Haryana government to task?
See, yesterday also I quoted all my letters which were written by the Delhi Jal Board to the Haryana government in the month of July last year, in the month of October, in the month of September 2024. But let me tell you, and I really want to know that the ammonia level was too high. It was approximately 7 ppm. And after Arvind Kejriwal, who has raised his voice, how that ammonia level has been reduced to 3 ppm in just one day. It means it was not a natural phenomenon. how it has reduced now. And today, along with the Rajya Sabha member Sanjay Singh ji and I also, and along with the other Aam Aadmi Party leaders, we reached to Bharatiya Janata Party headquarters, and we, along with us, we took that contaminated water to them, and if they have courage, they should drink that water.
Okay,
If
so
they
the
are not
charge
doing
of
dirty
mixing
politics.
poison. Tween Sena, why are you mixing poison in Delhi's water supply? That is the charge that is coming in.
Good evening, Maria. Good evening. Good evening, Maria. Good evening, everybody. You know, whenever Aam Aadmi Party has been pushed against the wall, we have seen that they willfully start behaving like educated illiterates, and that's exactly how they are behaving in the last 3 or 4 days. Now, when it comes to increased ammonia levels, every year that's a temporary phenomena for a few hours or maximum for a day. Now, that is addressed by subsequent release of extra water or by enhanced filtration. Now, this is something, you know, a supposedly educated party does not understand. I am surprised. I'm aghast that, you know, this is the level of understanding of this party, which was at one point of time formed by educated people. Number two, you know, Arvind Kejriwal is the person who is solely responsible for polluting the Yamuna River in Delhi. I have a report which says that the BOD and the ammonia level when it enters, when the water enters, you know, at Palla, at a point called Palla in Delhi, the ammonia level is 5.6 mg per liter. When it comes out at Asgarpur, the ammonia level is 56.1 mg per liter. Now, I am challenging Shelly ji, I am challenging Arvind Kejriwal to go to Asgarpur tomorrow morning and drink a glass of water. They will not. You know, they are the people,
Mr.
1/3
Sinha,
of Delhi
Mr.
children
Sinha,
are suffering
in
due to
Haryana Chief
asthma-related
Minister,
problems
what
because of
drama
their
he
problem.
did
Because
yesterday, Mr. Sinha, the Chief Minister of Haryana, what
you call
drama
it
he
drama?
did yesterday at the
You call it drama
on the
because
bank of
you
the
are playing an
Yamuna.
edited
He tried
video.
of
You're
sipping
playing an
water
edited video.
and later on he spat
You
back
are
into
playing
that
an
holy
edited
river.
video.
This
He
is
drank the
what
whole
you people are
water.
doing.
He drank
How
the whole
Bharatiya
water,
Janata
but
Party,
you know,
Bharatiya
You
Janata
know,
Party
let's be
like you
clear.
are playing an
Ms.
edited
Oberoi,
video.
Ms. Oberoi, let's be
People,
clear
your
that
party
there is
know
this
that
attempt
they are losing,
to
so that's
create
why
this
they're
fear
doing
in the minds of people.
negative
You know,
tactics.
and you're talking about water, which has to be dealt with far more carefully, because in this narrative war, you are compromising the health of the people of Delhi. Let's bring in Dr. Shama Mohammed. Dr. Shama Mohammed, where are you finding yourself in this entire poison war?
You know, I'm very shocked that a former chief minister of a state is accusing another chief minister of a state of poisoning the water. I mean, it is shocking. I mean, here is the Prime Minister of India in Delhi. Many other BJP leaders are there. Many people live here. So why would anybody purposefully poison water? I think Arvind Kejriwal should be barred from contesting for saying this, because he's not an ordinary person. He's a former chief minister. Now, you can say the water gets contaminated by ammonia or there is an increase in ammonia. That's one thing. I agree on that part. But you're saying that a chief minister is poisoning it purposefully is shocking. And I think unless and until he shows evidence of him poisoning, Arvind Kejriwal, should go behind bars, because he's the man who promised to clean the Yamuna in 5 years. And then he says, you know, she comes out and she says, you know, he's the only chief minister who couldn't. Now, who comes out and says that, you know what, I'm sorry. Now, he could build the Sheesh Mahal, but he couldn't clean up this. So very clever. And he is the only leader in India who plays victim card. 3 years ago, pollution came from Punjab only because of the Punjab fire burning by the farmers. But now it's no more from Punjab. It's Haryana and UP because the Punjab government is his. So the only leader who's a chameleon, who plays victim card, is Arvind Kejriwal. And I want Election Commission to bar him from contesting unless and until he shows evidence, because this can create a kind of a civil war in our country, because one state chief minister is blaming the other state chief minister of poisoning. I mean, this is a huge allegation, not something simple.
Yes, this is
humongous.
politics taking a new low,
He
certainly.
should be put behind bars,
Yes.
unless he shows evidence.
Okay. Before I go back to the politicians, Aarti Jairath, as a Delhiite and also as a journalist, where do you find yourself in this entire discussion? Do you think it's an act of desperation because Arvind Kejriwal is facing 10 years of anti-incumbency and he's taken on the BJP head-on? BJP is also, you know, trying to counter him everywhere, and that's where the promise of water, electricity is actually getting muddled with this entire chatter around, or should I say the fear which is being generated around poisonous water.
Well, I think Arvind Kejriwal is definitely showing signs of being on the back foot. If I contrast his current campaign to the one he conducted 5 years ago, which was entirely on the basis of the work that he had done in his first tenure, which was to improve government schools, to provide mohalla free medicines and basic health care to people, and of course free bijli and pani. That was all basically on governance issue. This time, I find there are no governance issues that are in the discourse. They're either sort of every party is cynically offering freebies, or we have this absolutely ridiculous charge by Arvind Kejriwal that Haryana is poisoning our water. Now, listen, Maria, you live in Delhi, I live in Delhi. Delhi water, we know, is really bad. It is constantly toxic. This ammonia levels rising. It keeps happening. It has been an age-old problem from Sheila Dikshit's time, got worse over the years. Instead of suggesting ways of addressing what is a basic problem for an essential amenity, you start flinging allegations around all over the place. I mean, how is that going to help the people of Delhi? And this is what I find missing in this campaign, actually from all parties.
Yes.
There is
so
no vision.
It's a
for
highly
Delhi,
contaminated
for Delhi
water.
looking ahead.
That is the truth of Delhi water. It's poisonous, yes, because of the high level of ammonia. But to blame it on the neighboring state government is a new law in Indian politics. That's a matter of concern. And that's why I want to ask you, Shelly Oberoi, as someone who's been covering elections, I met today a group of people in Okla. They were of the opinion that they have ended up buying water. What happened to all the promises of free water, free electricity?
First of all, I would like
water is so bad that they have to buy water.
First of all, I would like to answer what Dr. Sharma quoted, that yes, Arvind Kejriwal is an extraordinary man who has given a very good health system to people of Delhi. He has given the Mohalla clinic model to Delhi people. What about the election commission?
I didn't say he's extraordinary.
Why election commission is not watching Parvesh Verma, who is distributing money?
You can't say what I've not said. I'm sorry, you don't have to debate.
Who is distributing saris? He should be debarred by the election commission to contest election. And moreover, let me tell you, Congress as well as the Bharatiya Janata Party, they have joined their hands and they are in unofficial alliance this time during the Delhi election. Why the election commission is being politically
You did not answer the
biased?
question. No, why? Where is the evidence?
Why Congress is not raising the issue of Parvesh Verma, who is distributing black money openly to buy votes, who has done electoral scam, who is distributing sari? Why election commission is silent? That is not visible to election commission. Why they have been blindfolded this time? And if the Arvind Kejriwal is raising this issue of Yamuna River, election commission is rather questioning Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party. On the other hand, election commission is raiding the official residence of Mr. Bhagwant Mann, the Chief Minister of Punjab. Again, the Bharatiya Janata Party is hurting the sentiments of Punjabis this time. So why, along with the Bharatiya Janata Party, you are, I think, rather than questioning the election commission, rather than questioning the candidates of Bharatiya Janata Party, you are supporting Bharatiya Janata Party. It means you are under unofficial alliance with them.
What happened to the alliance which was official 6 months ago? Just 6 months ago, you had the Lok Sabha polls where Mr. Kejriwal had gone to the extent of saying that if the people of Delhi want him to continue to stay in jail, then they should vote for his political opponent. So they
at that time,
before you make a charge of this nature, you should be prepared to answer that question as well.
Behind the bars. That was to save the democracy and the constitution, because Bharatiya Janata Party has
so you managed to save the democracy and constitution.
And they have
It's a different issue, but the point that has been made, Tuhin Sinha, when was the last time that the election commission and the cops acted with such alacrity that after a complaint on the sea vigil, that you land at a chief minister's official residence? Tuhin Sinha.
You know, Maria, the magnitude with which cash and liquor have been flowing from Punjab in the last couple of weeks cannot be ignored. And yesterday, if Election Commission has, if after yesterday's episode where cash stacked in a particular car was found near Punjab Bhavan, if after that they have decided to raid the residence of Bhagwant Mann, there seems to be a clear link over here. It is very clear that Bhagwant Mann has been sponsoring the Delhi election. He has been trying to buy votes by way of liquor and cash. But I was very surprised. I was rather amused by the Congress reaction because, if Aam Aadmi Party has been emboldened to indulge in any kind of fraud in the last 10 years, it is only because of the flip-flop of the Congress Party
Sinha,
and the repeated support from time to time. And finally, what is the trap? Please don't barge in like this. Have the basic courtesy. This is not your Aam Aadmi Party, whatever non-existent mohalla clinic. This is not a Maria show. It's not a format where you can barge in like hooligans over here. Maria, the track record of Aam Aadmi Party: 18 deaths due to waterlogging in the last 1 year, 26 deaths due to electrocution, 1/3 of Delhi children are suffering due to asthma because of the toxic air. This is the track record which they are hiding by spreading this canard,
Yes,
by
we have
this
asked all those
juvenile
questions,
canard that
but you have
we
not
try to
responded to
poison.
the question that I've asked. You have not responded to the question that I asked.
No,
The Delhi police
I trust the Election Commission
Delhi police
implicitly. I'm sure
is
the Election
under
Commission...
the central government. My question is that when was the last time that a complaint on e-vigil results in raiding of an official bungalow of the Chief Minister? He is no ordinary leader.
I am sure in this case, if there has been a raid, it is because of evidence beyond that email.
The high-handedness is being displayed here as well.
There is evidence. I am sure that if the Election Commission has decided to raid Bhagwant Mann's residence, there is evidence beyond that email, which you might be privy to by tomorrow.
Okay, so let's wait for the evidence
Can I
now.
come in?
Dr. Shama Mohammed.
Yeah, so I just want to say one thing. The issue is that there's been a lot of tutu meme between the BJP and the AAP, and the only government which can take Delhi forward is a Congress government one. Then she says, oh, we were with us or whatever. We've understood one thing. There is a High Court order to table a CAG bill in the Assembly. And Arvind Kejriwal refuses to. That means he is guilty. How did Arvind Kejriwal come into power? The anti-corruption movement wanted a Lokpal. We got in the Lokpal, we passed the bill. Where is the Lokpal today? Nowhere. If he was innocent, he would have tabled that bill in the Assembly. He has not, because he is guilty as hell. And we understood that this man is a crook and this man is a chameleon. And whatever he is a lie. I mean, he was supposed to clean the Yamuna 5 years ago. He has not. He should go and bathe in it and drink the water.
When did Mr. Kejriwal become a chameleon? He wasn't a chameleon 6 months ago? When you had an alliance with him?
Look at this bill. I mean, this is when the High Court has told him to table it in the Assembly is what we understood that he's a crook. He is not doing it because he is guilty in the liquor scam. Everybody knows that. Now, the truth of the matter is, he promises 100 things and he plays like, he says, I couldn't do the roads for you. I couldn't do many other things because you know why? The COVID happened and then they sent me to jail. That is why. But he could build the Sheesh Mahal. See, my leader, Rahul Gandhi, when he was asked to leave, he left his government house and went out and left it. This man is so greedy that he changed the whole house. There were 16 other small little houses, government quarters in it. He moved them out and gave 90 crores to get them a house. So totally it's around 150 crore. It's not 90 crore. You understand? So that sort of corruption is happening. That sort of greed is there. And right now, like Aarti said, he desperately wants power. He doesn't care. The children in Delhi are dying every day because of the pollution. There is traffic congestion. There is garbage strewn all over. There is dirty water. What has he done? Free electricity dete hai, free bijli dete hai, free pani dete hai. And who's paying for this? The middle class is paying for footing the bill of the poor. Where does the money come from? And the mohalla clinics, none of them have medicines. There's nothing happening in Delhi. This complete breakdown of everything in Delhi, and this man has to go because he's destroyed Delhi in last 10 years. We got a lot of things to improve the environment here, including CNG. We planted more trees. But here, at a time when there is no burning happening right now in Punjab, the AQI has gone up today. So they have banned all the diesel vehicles of the Grab 3 is on. Why has the AQI gone up? Ask
Okay.
Kejriwal. He has to answer to this. He's the chief. He is
Absolutely.
the former chief minister, or he holds the strings of Atishi. That's what I have to tell.
Okay. Shelly Oberoi and Tuhin Sinha, both of you get 1 minute each, and then the last word to Aarti Jairath. Shelly, go ahead.
Let me tell you, Mr. Sinha was talking about that car. That car number was fake. Election Commission and Delhi Police, they held a Hyundai Creta car, and that number is registered with the Ford EcoSport. And number two, that car is owned by an individual who lives in Maharashtra. The BJP ruled Maharashtra. And on the other hand, what about the Kumbh Mela? What is happening there? On the other hand, the Chief Minister of UP is busy campaigning in Delhi rather than their administration had totally failed there. And what about Dr. Sharma is talking about the corruption? What about the Commonwealth Games? That was the biggest scam done by the Congress party. And the party was vanished after that, and the Aam Aadmi Party was
Who is convicted? Tell me who's convicted, Shelly Oberoi.
Commonwealth Games था. उसके बाद कांग्रेस का आर्ट्स पाया और आज भी Delhi people are not ready to accept Congress party, not even Delhi government as well as the MCG. You were zero, and this time also the Congress will remain a big zero. Dr. Sharma, Congress will remain again a zero party this time in the
This is
upcoming
very
election.
strange. I mean, 6 months ago you thought Congress was capable, and that's the reason why you went into an alliance, and now you're saying that Congress is essentially vote katua, not even a vote katua party, they're inconsequential. Tuhin Sinha, quickly, 30 seconds.
Well, I wish, Maria, Congress candidates on the ground were half as fiery as the contrived aggression which Shama Mohammed is putting up on show. But fact is that Congress is not going anywhere. It will basically be where it was in 2020. When it comes to Aam Aadmi Party, there is a certain despondency in Arvind Kejriwal. You can see it. You can see it. You can see. No, we don't want them to do well. Irrespective of whether they are together, irrespective of they are fighting each other, the BJP is way ahead this time. This is an anger election. You have to travel to every street to see how there is unanimous anger against Arvind Kejriwal, and it is his despondency which is making him peddle juvenile falsehood on this occasion. I still can't believe that an supposedly educated person like Arvind Kejriwal can behave in such a sinister manner like a crook. And I think people of Delhi will punish him all the more after this episode.
Okay. I've just enough time for Aarti Jairath.
Yes. Maria, I'm sorry I'm laughing so much, but it's just so tragic that the only thing I can do is laugh. Nobody is talking about the problems that you and I and other
Yes, they do not care about the problems of the citizens of Delhi.
They don't care.
It's an easy political campaign which is about just blaming each other.
All they are doing is abusing each other.
I spoke about the infrastructure collapse.
There are only two things you hear in this entire campaign: freebies and abuse. What about us? Where do we figure in this? This is the most cynical, the most cynically populist campaign that I have seen in all my years of covering elections. It's very sad.
All
And
right.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Because,
Your laughter perhaps sums it up quite well here, Aarti Jairath. Really appreciate your time, Dr. Shama Mohammed, Shelly Oberoi and Tuhin Sinha. That's all from me.